Barcelona, the capital of Catalonia, a city of art and architecture. Now swept up in a political storm. Because this is now a city of protests. Mostly, like here, from people who want independence. They talk about identity, about self-determination. But what about the money?
Do you think Catalonia would be a richer, more economically strong country, or is it about other things?
I think that the first years they would not be easy, but I think that it would be better for us in the future.
But this is now a place of angry disagreement. Elvira has a shop just round the corner from the demonstration. She loathes the idea of independence and says takings have nearly halved in recent months. Elvira tells me the separatists are wrecking the economy.
I'm very nervous. I mean, the people here were not sleeping. We opened the shop. There is no one coming in, as you can see. I mean, everything is stopped. If Catalonia is going to be independent, I just close the shops.
This debate has polarised Barcelona. Nobody seems indifferent. And for all the talk of identity, there are many who see this in terms of the economy.
Yo creo que no ganará.
Why do we have to separate? This stallholder said to me. We're all Spanish. But what if Catalonia did chop itself off from the rest of Spain? Well, it does start from a pretty strong base. There are 7.5 million people in Catalonia. That is about 16% of Spain's entire population. And they are very productive. Catalonia is worth 19% of the nation's economic output. But notably, this is the #1 export region in the whole of Spain, sending 65 billion euros worth of goods abroad every year. And the big question is, what happens to all those exports if Catalonia becomes independent?
Well, obviously, we would like Juncker to say, I recognise Catalan independence. We would like that.
And that's a vital element. The vast majority of Catalonia's exports go to Spain and the rest of the European Union. But Jean-Claude Juncker has already said the EU won't recognise an independent Catalonia. Alfred Bosch is a leading voice in the independence campaign here.
We would try to be, if not in the European Union, which we want to be members of, if Spain tries to expel us from there, we would naturally try to be in any of the European associations, in EFTA.
But all this debate and fracture causes nervousness, and there's a corporate exodus happening here now. The two biggest banks in Catalonia have moved their headquarters out of the region. 2,000 other companies have followed them. Why? Well, 40 minutes outside Barcelona is the headquarters of the sparkling wine company Freixenet, one of Catalonia's best-known businesses.
We would definitely consider moving Freixenet from Catalonia because, above all, is the survival of the company that needs the necessary stability. An independent Catalonia, which I insist isn't going to happen, would lead to an unfeasible situation for the next months and years, decades. In summary, it would be a huge step backwards for Catalonia and tragic for the well-being of Catalans.
But there are some companies that just can't leave Catalonia, that are knitted into the fabric of this region. And here's one of them. FC Barcelona, probably the best-known sports club in the world. 24 times Spanish champions. This is where Lionel Messi plays his football. And this club is owned entirely by its members. 144,000 different people. And it's a club that lives by its motto, Més que un club, more than a club. Barcelona FC is really an embodiment of Catalan identity, proof that this region can take on the world and win. Most of the members here do support independence, but the club will only enter the political debate if it thinks Catalonia's democratic system is under threat. And they are confident that whatever happens, the team will still play in both Spanish and European competitions. Travel around here and you feel the uncertainty. And that's the very thing that businesses hate. It's the single reason so many companies have already moved out.
Well, this is the headquarters of SEAT, Catalonia's biggest company, its biggest employer. And sources inside here have told me that what they prize more than anything is political stability and membership of the European Union. And that if those things are threatened by the independence process, then yes, even this Catalan giant would plan to relocate somewhere else. Catalonia is now a wealthy region with a thriving economy. But it thrives precisely because it is part of Spain in the European Union. It grows because of their support. Catalan companies enjoy stability. And the pursuit of independence puts all that at risk. It would be an incredibly high price to pay. Adam Parsons, Sky News, Barcelona.